Hello, Basin Bison. This is Gary R. Nelson again with your Basin Bite this week. Our past presentations, if you recall, the first was Be the Buffalo or Be the Bison. And Basin Bite number 1 was Perseverance. Basin Bite number 2, Organization. And Basin Bite number 3, Self-Control. And our Basin Bite number 4 for November 28th through December 9th is Growth Mindset. I'd like to begin with a story first published by Eric G. Anderson entitled The Vertical Wilderness in a publication called The Private Practice. This article discusses a climbing school for physicians in Colorado, which teaches them how to climb mountains. It introduces the concept of belaying in mountain climbing. The belay system is set up to protect the climber if he or she falls. A person goes up first, gets the rope securely tied around their waist, and then calls down below to their partner, "You're on belay," which means, "I have you if you fall." I quote now from the article which refers to Alan Sinkuch, who runs the climbing school. Quote, "Belaying has brought Sinkuch his best and worst moments in climbing. Sinkuch once fell from a high precipice, yanking out 3 mechanical supports and pulling his belayer off a ledge. He was stopped, upside down, 10 feet from the ground, when his spread-eagled belayer arrested the fall with the strength of his outstretched arms. Don saved my life," says Senkuch. "How do you respond to a guy like that? Give him a used climbing rope for a Christmas present? No, you always remember him." Basin Bison, you have many who care about your education and your life. Your belayer may be your Basin online teachers, your parents or guardians, a fellow student, a friend, a religious leader, people who are there to help you when you fall or fell. Why would physicians want to participate in a climbing school to learn to climb mountains? Maybe to learn perseverance? Maybe to learn organization? Maybe to learn self-control? Maybe to experience growth? Maybe to learn to overcome their fears? Maybe to accomplish something they have never done? Maybe to build confidence in themselves, to realize I need to rely on others, including my belayers, and as far as the medical team is concerned, the doctor's medical team, the belayers, to perform successful operations. So you too can be successful with those around you. So let's define our Basin Bite this week. Growth mindset. A growth mindset means that you thrive on challenge and you don't see failure as a way to describe yourself, but as a springboard for growth and developing your abilities. Your intelligence and talents are all susceptible to growth. Simply put, this mindset means that you believe in your ability to become better through hard work and help from others. The thing we want to focus on with our students, as Mr. Christensen puts it, or Mr. C, is the amazing power of yet. So this combines with perseverance to mean, as long as I'm willing to put in the work, I can learn anything. I can gain any skill. I can become any kind of person I want to be. The valuable key in growth mindset is positivity. For example, saying, "I'm not good at multiplying fractions yet, but I will be," instead of saying, "I don't know how," or "I can't do that." Then follow up that positive attitude with the work needed to learn the material, practice the material, or get the help you need from a teacher or friend, your belayer, who cares about you and your success. Now will you take out your phone and take a selfie of yourself? Or if you don't have a phone or this ability, find a recent school photo or look at yourself in the mirror. I'll wait for a minute while you do that. Now this part is very important. I want you to be positive. That's a big, bold Positive, positive. No negativity or demeaning things of thought or said about you, okay? positivity, positive. Now, I want you to look at the selfie of you. What do you see? Describe you. I'd like you to write these things down in a binder, a notebook, or in your note app on your phone. If you need to put down your phone, do it now and write. What do you see? What are positive things you like about yourself? Continue to write. Now look at your selfie again, or your picture. What are things you are good at doing? Go ahead and write those down. Now look at your selfie again. What is one thing unique or special about you? Go ahead and write that down. Now, practice this phrase with me. I'm not good at blank, yet, but I will be. I'm not good at blank, fill in the blank, write that down, yet, but I will be. For example, you might try, I'm not good at memorizing, yet, but I will be. Let's try another. I'm not good at blank yet, but I will be. Let's try another thing that you're not good at yet, but you will be. Go ahead and write that down. I'm not good at maybe taking a test yet, but I will be. Let's try another. I'm not good at, fill in the blank, write it down, yet, but I will be. I'm not good at maybe presenting in front of class yet, but I will be. Take some time and write that down, please. Albert Einstein once wrote on a chalkboard, 9 times 1 is 9, 9 times 2 equals 18, 9 times 3 equals 27, 9 times 4 equals 36, 9 times 5 equals 45, 9 times 6 equals 54, 9 times 7 equals 63, 9 times 8 equals 72, 9 times 9 equals 81, and 9 times 10 equals 91. Well, suddenly chaos erupted in the classroom because Einstein made a mistake. Obviously, the correct answer to 9 times 10 isn't 91, and all his students ridiculed him. Einstein waited for everyone to be silent and said, quote, "Despite the fact that I analyzed 9 problems correctly, no one congratulated me. But when I made one mistake, everyone started laughing. This means that even if a person is successful, society will notice his slightest mistake, and they'll like that. So don't let criticism destroy your dreams. The only person who never makes a mistake is someone who does nothing," unquote. I really like this poem that I first found early on in my teenage years. It's called "Be the Best of Whatever You Are" by Douglas Maylock. If you can't be a pine on the top of the hill, be a scrub in the valley, but be the best little scrub by the side of the rill. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a bush, be a bit of the grass, and some highway happier make. If you can't be a muskie, then just be a bass, but the liveliest bass in the lake. We can't all be captains. We've got to be crew. There's something for all of us here. There's big work to do, and there's lesser to do, and the task you must do is the near. If you can't be a highway, then just be a trail. If you can't be the sun, be a star. It isn't by size that you win or you fail. Be the best of whatever you are. So, Basin Bison, keep growing. Keep learning from your mistakes. I'm not good at blank yet, but I will be. That's the way to be positive. That's the way to achieve. You got this. The growth mindset. The Basin Bite number 4.